welcome. Well, today we are celebrating a love story. You all probably knew that, but what you may not have known is we're also celebrating the greatest love story of all time. Now, you might be surprised to hear me say that, but let me tell you why I say that. All Christian weddings celebrate marriage as a special mystery. We read in the first chapter of Genesis that God said, "Let us make mankind in our own image, to rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air and over every living thing that creeps on the earth." So God made mankind in his own image, male and female, he made them. And he blessed them, and he said, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it, and thereby rule over all the living things." And when Eve was made out of the side of Adam and presented to him, he said, "This is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh." He recognized that they were one. And the scriptures say that is why a man is joined to his wife, and the two become one flesh. So that's why we're celebrating today the greatest love story of all time. You see, Paul tells us in the letter to the Ephesians that mystery of a man being joined to his wife and becoming one flesh is really the mystery of Christ and his church. What we celebrate here as Jaimy and Danieve are joined as one flesh is a symbol, a living example of Christ and his church. Paul further admonishes them to use this as their example, that they should love one another as Christ and the church love one another. The apostle specifically says, wives, wives, submit to your husbands as Christ does, as the church does to Christ. And he says, husbands, love your wives as Christ loves the church and loves her like his own body. So being joined together as one flesh, you become an example to all of us of what it means for Christ to love the church. Always bear that in mind, especially when the days are hard, when life intrudes, when you don't agree on everything. Remember that you're an example to us all of the greatest love story of all time. I'd like to tell a little bit specifically about your love story. So it's intertwined with some other love stories. On a mission trip to the Philippines, Josh met a lovely woman and fell in love, and they were married a couple of years ago and starting a family. And after that, Danieve noticed some new people show up in her friends' recommended list, and she made some new friends requests. And one of those friends was Jaimy. And you know Jaimy, he can't pass up a friend request. He thought that it was Josh's new wife. And they began to talk. And soon found out that it was actually Josh's wife's aunt. And he enjoyed talking to her so much, they never stopped the conversation. And that is what leads us here today. He found her delightful to talk to. There was no drama. It was easy to tell how she felt. She was a godly woman who loved her family. But there was a wrinkle. She was planning to go to Saudi Arabia. And he found out that she had not seen her kids for some time. And he asked, well, why don't you go see your kids before you go to Saudi Arabia? And she said, well, I can't really afford it. He said, well, how much is it? She said, it's $300. And if you know Jaimy, $300 is nothing for him. he sent it to her and said, go see your kids. When I asked Danieve what she liked about Jaimy, one of the things she mentioned is that she was looking for a man who would love her and love her children just as much as he loves her. And she found that in Jaimy. It is really a beautiful love story. They've overcome obstacles. They've had to fight for it. Jaimy had to make a call to his congressman's office and get the visa pushed through. But after all that, they're here today, and they would like to say their own vows to each other. Jaimy, would you like to start?
I gotta put my readers on, unfortunately. I printed it too small. I'm gonna try to get through this, guys. Danieve, my love, standing here with you today is a dream come true. Having you finally here in the United States fills my heart with an incredible joy and gratitude. From the moment our paths crossed, I knew you were someone extraordinary. Your strength, your kindness, and unwavering dedication to your family has always inspired me deeply. Over the past 2 years, despite the miles between us, our love has grown stronger. Whether we are exploring the beauty of the Philippines or enjoying the summer in Costa Rica, every moment we shared was a precious memory that I will hold dear. Your resilience in the face of life's challenges has shown me the depth of your courage and grace. The way that you have cared for Sheda and Aiden, providing them with the love and stability amongst adversity, is nothing short of heroic. Your strength and compassion are the foundation of our family. Today, I vow to honor and cherish you for the rest of my life. I promise to stand by your side through every joy, every sorrow. I'll be your rock and your biggest supporter. I will love Sheda and Aiden as my own, giving them the care and love and guidance they deserve. Together, we will create a home filled with laughter, warmth, and endless love. Your journey has not been easy, but it has shaped you into the incredible woman that I am so blessed to call my partner. I am committed to building a future where we can thrive together as a family. I promise to be there with you in every possible way and share in your dreams and face any challenges that come our way with unwaveringly strength and unity. Danieve, thank you for choosing me and trusting me with your heart, and allowing me to be part of your life and the lives of your beautiful children. I love you more than words can express, and I'm so excited for the beautiful future that we will build together.
It's long. Hi. Don't worry. It is short. My dearest Jaimy Lee Clark, from the moment our paths intertwined, my life has been filled with immeasurable joy and love. Today, as we stand together when in front of our loved ones, I vow to cherish and honor you in every moment of our journey. I promise to be your rock, your confidant, and your biggest supporter. I will celebrate your triumphs and stand by you through challenges, holding your hand with unwavering faith and love. I vow to be your partner in all things, sharing in the laughter and tears, the highs and lows, the thick and thin, and building a life of unity, understanding, and compassion. With you, I have found my home, my heart, and my forever. I love you more than words can express. I am grateful every day for the gift of your love. With all that I am and all that I have, I pledge my love for you eternity. Yours always and forever, Danieve.
will now be presenting rings. The rings are a symbol of the covenant that they're making today. You have the rings? Danieve, I'm going to have you put your hand out. And Jaimy, as you put the ring on her finger, I want you to say, "With this ring I thee wed."
With this ring, I thee wed. Maybe. There we go.
Danieve, as you put the ring on Jaimy's finger, I want you to say, "With this ring I thee wed."
With this ring, I the wed.
You may now kiss the bride.
All right. Wow, this is my favorite part, guys.
I'm happy to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Clark.
Not yet. Okay. Jump in.
Let the world grow in a garden. Hear me now and know the truth. Hear the beating of my heart. It's always you. It's always you. It's always you. Like the sun that's steady rising, like a secret I can't keep. I have loved you forever, endlessly. It's always you. It's always you. It's always you. Always been you. It's always you. It's always you. Always been you. It's always you. It's always you. Always been you. It's always you. It's always you. Always been you. It's always you. It's always you. Always been you. When forever comes tomorrow, what is been will always be. Time in my garden, you're It's always you. It's always you. Always been you. It's always
Now, let's tell a little bit story how I met Jaimy. This is many years ago. Jaimy driving on the freeway in Los Angeles, and I standing on the side with the sign, "Please adopt me." As like you know, Jaimy is so sweet. He picked me up, and that's how I become the bonus sister. No, I'm just kidding. We met. No, we actually met from meetup group, from camping outdoor, and that's our group friends. We are so happy that we find the family that we choose, and thank you so much for being here. And over the years, over the years is I feel like I found a family in this group, and also with Jaimy and the whole family. Thank you so much for adopting me. Thank you. So when I moved to Las Vegas for a new career, and Jaimy coincidentally has bought this house, and invite me to move in with him. I was like, I'm not sure because we've been friends, but we never been a roommate, right? So I think I can say that it's turned out to be one of the best decisions ever because I know him 24/7, how genuine, good heart person he is. And he truly cares about his family. And I have a chance to meet the whole family and be part of it. And I saw firsthand how deeply he's fallen in love with Danieve. Let me tell you why. During almost a year and a half when I staying in this house with Jaimy, he been nonstop talking about Danieve. Danieve this, Danieve that. Danieve is so awesome. Danieve is so sweet. I love the family. I love the kid. And, I just like, wow, he's really, he really love her head over heels over Danieve. And I'm so happy for him. So I had the pleasure to meet Danieve in Costa Rica when we do summer, meetup. And of course, I'm always embarrassing myself. But she is absolutely wonderful, very caring, and just genuine as Jaimy. So to see two kind people loving each other and make commitment to become one family is truly heartwarming. And being part of this wedding, having honors to stand here today as their bride of honor is a privilege. Witnessing the union of Jaimy and Danieve give us all hope. It's remind us that kindness, persistent, and never give up on love will always pay off. Now, before I wrap this speech, I have a bad news for the bride and the groom, and I need to announce it to public see because I'm not paying for this wedding. So, raise a glass. Congratulations again for Jaimy and Danieve. Woo! Congratulations. Love you.
Give it up for your maid of honor, everybody. Wonderful words. So kind of you to say. Thank you so much for coming up here.
Boy, when I missed the opportunity to come up here and speak, I was so happy. I'd rather walk through Walmart naked than do this right now. But that man is so important to me, I could not do it. I'm honored to be here and be Jaimy's best man tonight. I remember when he called me a few months ago and was telling me the story about Danieve and her not being able to come here. I could just hear the pain in that man's heart. And it was killing me. But I prayed really hard for a couple nights, and within a week, she was here. And I remember talking to him, and it was a completely different person. So I knew then how much this person loved her, and there was no doubt in my mind. And it's an honor to be here tonight, and it's an honor to see them finally be together. I was trying to figure out how long I've known Jaimy, and I remember when we were little kids, Rick and Susan taking us to see Return of the Jedi. And I'm like, holy cow, that was 1983. Anyway, just being here is a big deal to me, but it's nothing compared to my friendship to Jaimy. And I just wanted to say thank you. And I love you.
One more time for your best man, everybody. Wonderful, lovely words. Thank you so much. All right, DJ.
You're still the rock that I cling to when everything else falls apart. You're still the one that I'm building on, the reason my hope's never lost. You're the reason You come through now like you did back then, time and time and time again. Almighty fortress, my defense, time and time and time again. Oh, time and time and time again. Nothing has ever been wasted, 'cause there's nothing that you won't restore. As the water